driving Tom's fucking Land Rover thing. Not real up to spec on the European stuff, but anyway, just finished up the BMW M57 out of the, I think it was the E83 or some shit, I don't know. Anyway, Tom supplied a heap of parts. It's got the 6hp28x in it. Yeah, upgraded front mount intercooler, full stainless pipes, 3.5 inch dump, everything's plugged in. So yeah, excuse the bit of rattle that gear shift is making. We mounted the shifter. Tom's got to come up with a surround sort of system. Yeah, we just fiberglassed the gap, and there's just a little air hole there now that has to be trimmed up after Tom gets it back. But anyway, apparently this has got a 400 horsepower tune in it, but I definitely don't think so. No idea if that is the fucking gearbox slipping or it's a fucking boost actuator, something like that under there that is fucking squeaky as fuck. Anyway, yeah, she's a bit fucking noisy at the moment, but overall it seems to be pretty smooth. A few vibrations, could be the tyres, I'm not too sure. I never really drove this thing prior to getting this in here. Definitely does get up and boogie, but yeah, fuck knows. Like, for some reason we're sitting at 100, Taco's saying 4,000 RPM. It's like it's not, maybe it's not calibrated up into the gears properly or what. We didn't tune this, we didn't do anything. We just put together what was supplied, fixed all the shit up. So yeah, can't say that this is really that impressive. You know, it doesn't really have that foot down torque you get from a Cummins, etc. But it's, yeah, don't know, a few things that Tom's got to fix up on it. And these fucking shorties, they bounce around like all fuck. Anyway, yeah, I'll do a bit of a review once I get, after a few laps, get back home, do a review over the next few days, run through a few things about the conversion. Yeah, it's not my cup of tea. Way too many wires for what we're doing, for what we usually do. For most of my customers, way too many wires. I don't even know why I really took this job on. It was just, thought it'd be something different. It was going to be the first one in Australia, I think, but we had a heap of dramas with the wiring loom that was supplied, heaps of fucking other problems with power steering parts, alternator brackets. Had to move the steering box to the outside style steering box, a couple other bits and pieces, and honestly it was just not an enjoyable conversion, dropping the motor in, doing all that shit. The motor is very far forward in the engine bay, like there has to be at least 150mm behind the head. Yeah, so it feels a bit front heavy, but they do that so you can keep the standard shafts and transfer position, but that's not how we do the conversions. We push everything to the back, we balance the vehicle, like the vehicle becomes really nicely balanced, and that sort of thing. So it'll be interesting to see if this thing's going to cook front brakes, because there is so much weight forward, etc. It does have a loft, LOFT or LOFF loft big brake kit on it. So it'll stop fine. But yeah, just don't know. Definitely not fucking 400 horsepower fucking through this thing right now. It's man, probably 200, 220 at most, and that's giving it a bit because it's a light aluminium bodied car, short base, etc. So I'll put it into sports mode, give it a bit of a rip around. I don't know, maybe the sports mode is a lot better than the normal mode, but definitely labours a bit. It's like, I think this has got like 265 or something, so maybe the gearbox tune is not quite right for the tyre size. I don't know, but we're not fucking getting into any of that shit. Yeah, but anyway, we'll give it a razz over a few more days, get a few more test runs in, make sure everything's good, see what we come up with.